This is Surpasses. It is currently 3 o'clock. Hopefully not. But this video is going to concentrate on APT, which is auditory perception training, and with the little notes that I have here to help me and guide me through my understanding of APT is that it focuses on auditory perception. It's also focusing on sensory integration, composed of musical exercises. It helps you identify and discriminate different components, which is sound, time, tempo, duration, pitch, and rhythmic patterns, and speech. So, out of all that, the biggest characteristics that it covers over is visual, tactile, and kinesthetic. There is one method that it reminded me of so far was that you had an in class with Kathy or with Dr. Dvorkin. They both showed us, gave us a chance to pick out specific bell tones. Each bell tone had a different note, and we also got to pick a little mallet to play the little bell tones, and we were able to choose 5 or maybe even 4, but depending on which, each bell tone had a different pitch. But regardless of that, we would start with tapping any bell tone to start with just one bell. The therapist would go first, or the client would go first, and then the therapist would go again, tapping the first bell tone and then the second bell tone, and then the client would follow, and then it would be first, second, third. Client would follow first, second, third, and then sometimes you would do it at a different speed, first, second, third, and the client would do the same thing in the same way, first, second, third, and then you'll change the pattern completely as long as the client follows your specific pattern that you have laid out for them. So that was my interpretation and how I would assess my client. Unfortunately, I do not have bell tones. So what I do have is primary instruments, our hands, and our thighs. So if I were to assess a young child, male and or female, I would tell them to assume the position. We're going to sit on a chair, and if we had bell tones, I would use them. But I would have them sit straight, have their hands on their thighs, and then I would say, repeat after me. And then I would do something like this. And then they would do the same. Then maybe while I'm doing that, I'm also going to like interpret speech into it. So maybe I'll do like vowels or consonants, or I'll go up, down. So then the person who would have trouble with even following these two, I would direct them saying up, down. And they would go up, down. And then I'll go up, up, down, down. Something like that. All right. Well, I hope you enjoy. Please like my video.